Hey guys, Grusha King here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. And yeah, this is the first Dinosaurs video I've done in a little bit. Lots of stuff's been worked on. Yeah. Also, my skin looks slightly different. I don't think I'm going to address why in this episode. It's actually for something that's going to happen a little bit later on the channel. But I think we're going to do the usual thing I do with these dinosaur videos, which is we do some announcements and then we'll get on to what the actual episode's about. So some announcements for this episode. One, I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I was gonna do a Christmas video originally on the channel, but I ran out of time, and plus I'm kind of glad I didn't, just so I had more time to spend with family and stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I had a great Christmas. It was a lot of fun. I was hanging out with family. I don't get to see that often nowadays, so it was good fun. Good fun. What else? I had all these ideas for to talk about, guys, and now my brain is suddenly like spazzing out. Oh yeah. So as you guys know, it's like, at least at the day I'm recording this is the 29th. So I'm probably gonna get it up today. I don't really have a ton to do because I'm still on Christmas break. So yeah, Christmas break. But anyway, so I think starting up in actually like 2 days from now, so New Year's Day or maybe a day or two after New Year's Day, I should be launching a brand new kind of video, and I have told you guys about this video before, or the series of videos that I'm going to start doing. I think I mentioned it last Dinosaurs video, and it's something I definitely want to do, which is I've got like what, 20 or so games in my Steam library. Oh wow, oops, sorry about that, guys. I am going to quickly set my thing. Sorry about that, my Skype suddenly buzzed up. Okay, so anyway, you guys remember I mentioned I was thinking about doing these videos where I'd get on one of my Steam games, I don't know, just one of my random ones, play a game for about an hour and a half, hour and a half, and then record the entire thing and then select out all the best bits or so from it, so that, you know, we have a good selection of things to show. I hope you guys will enjoy it. I haven't really decided which game I want to do first. I've got quite a lot and several ones I got recently, so you know, we'll see what we end up playing, but it should be fun nonetheless. And there is a Dilophosaur outside my house. I like that. I liked this idea, having them be able to go outside my house. Looking for some more food. Is that you? I just heard a really weird sound. I think it might have been the Dilophosaurus. Okay, so yeah, we're doing that thing. That should be coming up very soon on the channel. Hope you guys will enjoy it. Another thing that's happening on the channel soon. So you guys remember, what was it, like 3 or so months ago? We were doing a survival series, and we stopped doing it, and I've talked about this constantly, like, oh yeah, first we were having troubles with the world, and the server went down, and then, yeah, stuff just went crazy. But we have actually got the world and the server back online. The server's actually been online for like 2 weeks now. It's changed a lot. We've got a lot of things built. We've got, I think, 4 or so new members on the server. So we've got more people, we've got more stuff. Lots of things have happened, and it's very, very cool. I'm going to try and do an episode today. Maybe it'll be up by tomorrow. I don't know. Another thing, you guys know that I've been posting all those dinosaur battles recently. I'm really glad you guys seem to be enjoying those, and I'm going to try and do a couple more. Got a couple more fights planned. Actually, I have one that I recorded but have not finished editing yet because I was busy this week, obviously. But I'm going to stop boring you guys, I think, with my talk about this, about upcoming things on the channel. We'll get to what is going to happen in today's episode. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize those weren't cultivated. That actually puts a dent in today's plans. So, by now you guys can already tell what today's plans are. Today's plan is to get us some Brachiosaurus. Brachiosauruses? Brachiosaurs probably is how the plural, Brachiosaurs. Yeah, anyway guys, we are going to get some Brachiosaurs today. We're not going to get 7 of them. I can tell you guys that now. We are not getting 7 Brachiosaurs. That would be very crazy. Oh, also something that happened for those of you who liked the Dinosaur Battle Arena series. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's pretty fun. Very short videos, but it's good fun to watch. Anyway, guys, Jurassic Craft recently had an update that will allow me to make them fight. So, yeah, we can do some new update Jurassic Craft battles. So that should be pretty fun. While we wait for those to finish cultivating, I think we're gonna head out and show you guys some things. So there was supposed to be an episode before this one, but I recently updated my computer's software and stuff, and unfortunately that caused some problems to arise. And for some reason the footage would not process correctly, it wouldn't upload correctly, wouldn't let me save it. Lots of problems, stuff with the audio, something like that. It was weird. You guys can also, and this fence is part of that episode. Basically, we did get a new creature. Oh, that's new. That wasn't, I don't know if that was there for the last episode, but this is a kind of a waterfall and pond I got from my Dinos Season 3 world. And it's icy here. That was part of the Christmas mod I had installed, but like I said, I decided not to do that episode because I was too busy. But ta-da! We have a Gallimimus enclosure. Gallimimus Hypsilophodon enclosure. As you can see, there's a Hypsilophodon right there. They're very cute. I love how these guys look. And that's our bug house. If you guys haven't seen it already, if you're like new to the series, this is a bug house I built a while ago. I like it. But I really do like this Gallimimus enclosure. It's one of my favorite ones at the moment just because it's not too big. You can see all the animals in it. We got quite a few animals in it as well that aren't all that large. And why are you sitting down? Oh, you're the one that wasn't tamed, aren't you? There we go. We have 3 Hypsilophodon and 6 or so Gallimimus? No, 5 Gallimimus. But yeah, that's our Gallimimus herd. I'm considering actually when they get bigger or we get more eggs and stuff, expanding the fence out to back here to give them a bit more room. Or perhaps maybe moving the Hypsilophodon out. I don't know. That enclosure was actually originally just going to be for Hypsilophodon, but I was like, it's too big. We need to put Gallimimus in as well. Hello, Dilophosaurus. It's kind of funny seeing the 2 different species of Dilophosaur run around in the same enclosure, because they look very, very different. Brachiosaurs are almost done, and then we can go off and see that enclosure, which is at the moment the largest enclosure in the park. Oh, yeah, you guys, I don't think you guys have seen this yet. This was in that last episode that didn't get up, that I wasn't able to finish. This is a map of the park, a really huge map of the park, and it's pretty cool. You guys actually probably can see parts of the Brachiosaurus enclosure, but yeah, this is it. Tell you what, guys, I'll just show you the Brachiosaurus enclosure now. We can come back when it's ready to have when the Brachiosaurs are ready. Huge fence, very similar to the one that we used for the Gallimimus enclosure. Stretches all the way to the very back of there, comes back around up to here. Huge, huge, huge enclosure. I think I did get these Stegosaurs in here mainly because they were already over here, and I was like, what the heck, we can put them there. But yeah, I think we can. I'm not gonna put all 7 Jurassic Craft Brachiosaurs in, but I think we can put at least 3 or 4. We can have a good sized herd going on in here. And if it does end up being that there is a lot more room, maybe we can put more Stegosaurs in, or we can put more Brachiosaurs. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And those ones are almost done. I was sure that we did have some more Brachiosaur DNA. Guess we don't. What was it? Oh, okay, guys. So there are some other dinosaurs coming up very soon. I think. What is it? We're on episode 26 now. Yeah, this should be episode 26. And I've started working on some of the bigger enclosures. Obviously, the Brachiosaurus one was a very big enclosure. But I started to think, maybe we should do some of the big carnivores just because, they're there. And I like how they look. So I think we are going to do Tyrannosaurus Rex within the next 4 or so episodes. T-Rex will be joining us in the park. So yeah, you guys can look forward to that. I'll actually go by this construction site. Yeah, I think we'll do that before we check out the Brachiosaurs, or before I put the Brachiosaurs down. So I actually have okay, I guess why did I get a bone? Oh, I must have cheat mode on. Inventory. Why is that on cheat mode? I think it just sets it to that as default. Oops. Don't want to open that door. There's no way out that way anymore. Let's head over to the T-Rex construction site, and then we will put the Brachiosaurs in. So yeah, the Brachiosaurs were ones I've been talking about in the enclosure for a while, because I was like, oh, that'd be a really good area to put them. But I was always like, it's too big of an enclosure. I'm never gonna build that. And surprisingly, the one I said, oh yeah, that's probably gonna be one of the last ones we build, is not one of the last ones we build. Thinking about it, probably one of the last ones we build are, what is it gonna be? I never replant here. I think we're just gonna go all carrots for now, and some potatoes, because you can get wheat anywhere. Okay, let's finish planting up these potatoes and carrot, and we will go now over to the T-Rex construction site, which is actually not that far from where we were at the beginning of the episode. Now I kind of wish I hadn't left that area. Okay, so what can I talk about now? How about I talked about some of the upcoming videos. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's almost my birthday, actually, guys. So, yeah, birthday. It's pretty awesome. Gonna be 15. Gonna be pretty cool. And here we are, the Tyrannosaurus Rex construction site. Yeah. I'm not sure which species of the T-Rex we're gonna put in here, the Revival or the Jurassic Craft one, because this area is only really big enough for about one species. I want a very big enclosure for the T-Rexes. I did have an idea for it where we maybe put a fence down the center of the enclosure, and have that just kind of be a dividing wall for the T-Rexes. So we'll have Revival on one side, Jurassic Craft on the other. And then I'm not sure how many of each T-Rex I want. Do I want 2 of each T-Rex, 1 of each T-Rex? I don't know. I'm actually kind of considering having, like, how we're pretending some species are different ones, like Triceratops. I keep forgetting what the other species of Triceratops that's not Triceratops horridus is. But like we got the 2 species of Stegosaurus and Gallimimus, or that's the kind of stuff, like we can pretend that they're different species. So like the Ankylosaur, we can pretend one species is Ankylosaurus, maybe the other is Tarchia or Euplocephalus. With what others? Brachiosaurus, we can pretend one's Brachiosaurus, the other's Giraffatitan, that kind of stuff. So T-Rex, maybe we could do like Taborosaurus, or they're not big. It's too big to be an Albertosaurus. I think Albertosaurus is relatively small compared to some of the other big Tyrannosaurs. I don't know. I may be wrong with that fact. It's been a while since I looked at an Albertosaurus size comparison with other T-Rexes. I know Taborosaurus is about the same size. I guess Albertosaurus might be the same size. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up for next episode maybe, or the episode will be when we get the T-Rex. But that actually might, depending on what species I pick, might actually end up influencing how I design the habitat. Of course, because like Taborosaurus lived in a very deserty forest, desert, mild-ish environment, kind of like a velociraptor. I think they lived towards the same area. Along with animals like Therizinosaurus, Protoceratops. I think we'll put 3 of those, and then 2 of those. And I forgot to bring my Dinopedia. Oh yeah, I like to put it on this so I can see all of the animals we can get. I want to do terror birds eventually. Guys, what I'm thinking is, I know I keep saying I really want to do the Ice Age area, and I do still, but I think we're going to finish the dinosaur park and then do the Ice Age area, because the Ice Age area, Is it really an Ice Age area? I don't know. The mammals and birds area, I think, would be a better name. Or the mammalian area. I don't know. We're gonna put the separate area in the park, maybe an even separate park for all the terror birds, mammoths, saber-tooths, things like that. I don't know. I just think that might be kind of cool. So we have our large dinosaur park, and then we have our mammals and large birds. Speaking of that, so revival, pretty cool. I'm looking at the small updates they put in the code that you can see. We've got a lot of stuff coming in with the next update from the looks of it, such as sitting for the dinosaurs. So the dinosaurs will be able to sit now. I assume that's going to replace the stay animation. So now they're going to have a separate model for stay, which is probably going to be a sit down model. They're also getting a sleeping animation, which is going to be for sleeping, obviously. And also looking at the code, you can now see they're doing things like with the sleeping especially. We got 2 males and a female brachiosaur. They're so cute. We'll see which brachiosaurus is bigger at birth. Sitting. I'd like to keep you guys all sitting for a moment. Let's see, which one of you guys is the biggest? I think this guy is the biggest brachiosaur. She's the smallest, he's the second largest. But anyway, yeah, certain dinosaurs are gonna sleep at different times now. Like, all the species of raptor and compy, I think, are going to be nocturnal now. So, gonna be a bit harder. They're all gonna be sleeping usually during the day, which I think is actually gonna be kind of cool. So you'll have to see different dinosaurs at different times. Or maybe if you keep the raptors in a dark enclosure, like an underground enclosure, they'll be up more often. Oh, where is it? Not video settings, music. There we go. Okay, the revival brachiosaurs are definitely larger. Yeah, so, okay, has the music stopped? I'm going to... Music has stopped. You guys are free to go live your lives out in your brand new enclosure. You know, that's what I like about this park. It's an interesting aspect, I don't know. Bad choice of words if I don't know what they mean. It's an interesting concept of releasing these animals that haven't been on this planet, like, in Minecraft for a very long time. Like, we can pretend they haven't been around for a very, very long time, and then they're suddenly coming back. It's really cool. Now back to me talking about the revival update. So yeah, sleeping is going to be cool. Herding. Now, some of you may know I think I showed this off in like season 2, so that was a really long time ago. That was like a year ago now. Sorry if I stop talking from time to time. My throat is pretty sore right now, because the air is like really dry around here, and everyone kind of gets sick around this time of year. But herding. So the dinosaurs like Gallimimus, I don't think Stegosaurs will do it. I'm not sure. I know Gallimimus, Triceratops, and I think Brachiosaurs will all be herding from now on. So if you get a big group, they'll all start moving in the same direction, doing things at the same time. Oh, speaking of that, dinosaurs are also getting new animations. If you check on the YouTube channel, I think I'm going to link that YouTube channel in the description of this video, actually. Sorry, my throat is getting really sore all of a sudden. He's one of the people on the team, I believe, and he posted a video of the new T-Rex roar animation. I'm going to link the video down in the description so you guys can go check it out if you want to. Very cool. Shows off the new animations they're going to do for it. I like it a lot. What else is it? Yeah, the dinosaurs are just getting new like animation overhauls and stuff. It's very cool to see. The raptors, I'm not sure if this raptor one is going to end up in the final one. It's going to be for the Deinonychus, but it's going to be like the Deinonychus' new attack one, which is it jumping up into the air to get its prey, which is really cool looking. Also, I've mentioned this before in other videos when I've talked about the upcoming update, which is gender. So from the looks of it, Revival is kind of going down the path Jurassic Craft took, which is fewer skins. So we're going to lose a lot of the skins. Like for Stegosaurus, we have the red, yellow, and green one. We're going to lose a lot of those skins in favor of a male and female skin, and then and then a different color for the babies and teens. But yeah, I think we're gonna end the episode here just because my throat's really starting to hurt now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more of these Dinosaurs videos. Some other videos should be coming up maybe later this week or today, I'm not sure. Thank you again for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more of this, and until next time, peace.